Hi everybody, my name is Sakshma Srivastav and I hope that all of you are happy and healthy. I am back with all the top trending stories from the world of Korean entertainment. First one, K-pop star Lucas of SuperM to make his Indian debut through the Cherry Blossom Festival in Shillong. The Hong Kong-born idol will headline the festival's star-studded lineup, which includes other international artists as well as some Indian music sensations like Jasleen Royal and Kanika Kapoor. Lucas's inclusion in the lineup highlights the growing connection between Indian audiences and Korean pop culture. The festival, held annually in Shillong, showcases a rich blend of music, fashion, literature, and cultural performances, attracting tourists and artists from all around the globe. Lucas's performance on November 15 marks a significant milestone in his solo career, following his departure from NCT and Baby in 2023. Fans are eagerly awaiting his high-energy showcase of musical prowess and stage charisma. The Cherry Blossom Festival promises to be a celebration of cultural exchange and the universal language of music. Next, 17th Jeonghan drops official military enlistment date. On September 12th, Ladies Entertainment released the official note regarding 17 Jeonghan's military enlistment. They stated that although he will not take part in the 12th mini-album and world tour, he will appear in pre-recorded content. Here's the English statement provided by his agency. Hello, this is Ladies Entertainment. We wish to share the news of Jeonghan's upcoming enlistment into the military, scheduled for September 26, 2024. As announced before, he will not be able to take part in the promotional activities for 17's 12th mini-album and the world tour. However, he will be present in the various pre-recorded content. There will be no official event on the day of his enlistment, and we kindly request that you refrain from visiting the site of his military service. Please send your heartfelt messages of support for Jeonghan through Weverse. We ask for your continued love and support for the artist. Kindly send your best wishes for a safe and healthy return. We will also stay committed to providing Jeonghan with all the necessary support during this time. Thank you, ladies. All the fans knew this was coming. They were still in shock with how fast he would be enlisting. Next, a man in his 40s was arrested by the police for illegally sneaking into Hive for 3 days. According to Yongsan police station, a man entered the building through the basement on September 6. Looking at the CCTV footage, the man walked through the main gate around 4 p.m. and sat in the lobby on the first floor for about an hour. He then went to the basement using an elevator dedicated to the underground parking lot, which can be used without going through the security gate. The man took advantage of the poor security team, climbed over the glass security door, and walked around the 3 to 18 floors for 2 nights and 3 days. On September 8, a Hive official reported a suspicious man wandering around the 5th floor to the police. The man was then arrested around 6:30 p.m. the same day and charged with trespassing. Through police investigation, it was revealed that the man did not have a specific job and did not steal or possess a weapon during the time of the crime. It was also revealed that he took care of food at the cafeteria used by Hive trainees and employees. The man was talking nonsense, so we plan to use the relevant evidence to investigate the exact motive for the crime, said the police station. Hive also plans to cooperate with the investigation. Hive said, "We confirm that the man illegally entered the building and we will actively work with the investigation so that he can be severely punished." Next, New Jeans member Hive publicly acknowledges the discord that they had with Hive in a now deleted broadcast. On September 11, New Jeans took netizens by shock with a broadcast on a new YouTube channel, and the members looked very somber and serious compared to the other times they have gone live. While most of it was in Korean, Hani made some key points and started by saying that Hive seemingly infringed their content, despite discussions about what would happen after Min Hee-jin was taken out of her role as the Adore CEO. She said, "Something we all find very important, something that plays a very important role in our team's color and image is our media content and creative production," despite saying that they would leave all the creative production to our now former CEO Min Hee-jin. Through official statements that I think a lot of you might have already read and seen during our personal meetings, they infringed on our content. She explained the impact it was having on the staff. It was content that we not only worked hard on, but our staff who spent endless hours to produce and release solely for our fans. If they had any understanding about what type of team we are and the content we create, they would have thought more deeply before crossing the line they set themselves. Hani then explained that since Min Hee-jin stepped down, the harmony between the management and creative side of Adore wasn't working in the same way. Because of this incident, we realized that there's not much we can do to prevent these issues. Personally, the way that Adore used to run was business management and creative production were not separated, and it was the factors that played and worked in harmony together. That's how it worked and was perfectly fine. Now that she is no longer CEO, these factors that should have been continued to work together in harmony are now being seen as two different areas of work. She then explained her feelings towards Hive, how they won't follow orders blindly, and how they believe they should be treated much better. Honey added that she didn't feel that Hybe was sincere about helping them to continue to work with Min Hee-jin. Like how we have our own and individual thoughts and feelings, we have our choice to decide how we should choose to react to each situation, and we are not going to follow Hybe's every order blindly. We are more than well aware that this is getting in the way of our work and that we should be treated much better than we are right now. It's very hard to truly believe that they are sincere about wanting to help us continue to work with the former CEO. Despite being in the midst of the current legal conflict, she is expected to plan and creatively produce our future endeavors in only 2 months, which I personally think makes no sense at all. Honey finished by saying she didn't want empty words from him, and it was the group's desire for everything to go back to normal. We don't want to hear all the empty words about how they are going to help us to continue to work with Min Hee-jin. All we want is the legal conflict to be resolved and have our working environment to go back to normal. Honey also explained that it had gotten to the point where another group's manager had told the group to ignore her when she ran into them in the hallway near the makeup rooms in the building. She said, "There's hair and makeup rooms on the 4th floor of the building. It's a space frequented by other artists and staff. Anyway, I was waiting alone in the corridor, and then another group and one of their managers passed by me. We greeted each other well then, but when the group came out again with the manager said, 'Ignore her,' right in front of me. I can see and hear everything, but the manager said, 'Ignore her.' I don't know even now why I had to go through that. It leaves me speechless." The YouTube video and the channel have since been deleted. Next, Boy Next Door releases a new album, and the numbers are crazy. Boy Next Door, the 5th generation boy group, made their comeback with their album 19.99 and the title song Nice Guy on September 9, Korea Standard Time. According to the data released by Hanteo, the album sold a whopping 6,09,666 copies on the first day of its release. Not only did 19.99 achieve the highest first day sales in Boy Next Door's career so far, it also surpassed the entire first week sales numbers of the group's last mini album, How. How was the second EP by Boy Next Door, which was released in April of this year and sold around 530,000 units during the first week of its release. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a fresh episode next week for all the top trending stories from the world of Korean entertainment.